Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Paul DeYoung, leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go, and on the hill in this one, Christopher Sanchez. What do you look for here?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And he deals. That one not close. 1-1. And now the lefty right through there for a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Kicks and deals. That one in the dirt. Full count now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Laced down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Around third. 1 runs in. The relay. He's also in to score, and they lead by 2.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Luis Robert now. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Man at second. Big swing and a miss.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Bounced out to short. Turner zips it across. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
That one ripped. Schwarber ranges back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Runner tags and will move up to third.
That is good. The first baseman, number 25,
Andrew Vaughn now. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
That's off the mark. 1-0. On the ground to third. Boom. Goes on to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, today's starting pitcher, Eric Fetty.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Trey Turner.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ball one, no strikes. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
To third, Moncada. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And time now for the Phillies lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Whit Merrifield in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And there's a ball. The Phillies trailing by 2 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. In the air, out towards right center. Sheets calls it in, 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Here's Harper now.
Harper.
And that one wrapped foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
puts it in the air out towards left center. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that is the third out of the inning.
You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done. We don't believe that. You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done. We don't believe that.
Back here in Philadelphia, top of the second. Now it's Paul DeJong up to the plate. DeJong, a former All-Star, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. The shortstop takes the ball. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
The wind of the pitch. That just misses. It's 2-2. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
The pitch. Line drive. And that's a base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Batting in the right field, Gavin Sheets.
Man at first, and next to hit for the Sox, Gavin Sheets. And that one is in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. That one the other way. That's a hit. Marsh quickly gets it back in. Rudder stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
Batting up, the catcher,
Martin Maldonado up to hit. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Kicks and fires. And that one almost got him. The pitch. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Benintendi up here. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Just missed. The White Sox trying to break this one open here at the top of the second. There's a strike. Left-hand batter waits. That's a strike. 1-2. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the White Sox 2 and the Phillies nothing. Bottom of the second, and here's the veteran outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Schwarber in his 9th season batting in the cleanup spot, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, no strike.
Hard hit, right side. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
And now it is JT Realmuto. In there at the knees, 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
And that's outside. And 1-1. Right through there for a strike. That hits the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a little roller right side. In time to Vaughn. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
There's the strike. Marsh measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Foul ball. The Phils down by a pair, bottom half of inning number 2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Lopez tosses to first, and the Phillies are set down in order. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail things here 2-0. Back here with my pal Ziggy at the plate. Nicky Lopez.
Nicky Lopez.
The wide to kick the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a pitch. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The pitch. That one inside, and it's 1-2. And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The wind and the pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Eloy Jimenez now. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. That one pushed foul. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Right side, hard hit. He steps on the bag. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Luis Robert. 0 for 1 so far. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory, and that right there was perfect. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Step off throw to first.
No, he's safe.
Robert dives back in.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And that's in the dirt. And the count is 2-2. Just misses with that one. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. This one chopped up the middle. Stop over to first in time. And that is that. So one left for the White Sox, but they hold the 2-0 lead.
I'm in the zone. Leave me alone, please. I've got a habit of doing my own thing. So if you wouldn't mind, I'm a recline. I'm my own king.
Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the last of the third. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. And a pitch. There's a strike. And the pitch. The punch out there. One away.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
This is Bryson Stott. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. In there at the knees. That's down and in. And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. One out, base is empty. Off the mark there. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next one is off the plate. 3-2 now. And here it comes. That's out to center field. And it drops in. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now move to first, and he dives back in safely. In the air, out towards left center, and it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run scores all the way from first. It's 2-1.
Back-to-back base hits. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Trey Turner with a chance now. In the air to left down the line. And a foul ball. Rojas leads off second with one gone in the inning. Fetty checks the runner, and he dives back in safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
One down, Phillies down a run. Gets the call, and that is strike two.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Got him! 2 away.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. On the ground to third. Moncada tossed to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Phillies with the run-scoring double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100. Yeah, I got some.
On to the fourth, digging in, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn.
Sanchez back to work. That clips the corner.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And now the lefty. That one outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Paul DeYoung steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one out in front that time.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. So up next for Chicago, Gavin Sheets. And he's already singled in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Just off the inside edge. One out and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one's in there. And it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Man at second. And right back to the mound.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Martin Maldonado steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is down low.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one missed.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
There's a strike, 3-1. Big swing and a miss.
Helpful.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Up the middle. That's a hit. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Benintendi to the plate. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Up the middle to second. Turner, 3rd out. White Sox strand a couple, but they still lead it 2-1.
Let me start by saying, which one of y'all are ready to put in that work? Yeah, buddy, stop playing. You ain't never been able to put a bit of your effort in that hurt.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park, ready to go. Bottom 4. Now here is Harper.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The right-hander back to work. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball one.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And the first pitch misses for ball one. At the belt and fires. In there at the knees for a strike. Harper at second with nobody out. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Into center. Robert moves under it. Drops into the glove, and there's one away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
JT Realmuto steps in. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one pulled foul. Two outs. The other way. Base hit into the outfield. Fires it to the plate. Save. It's 2-2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. This to third, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
So up next, Bryson Stott. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ripped towards third. In time, Devon. They limit the damage here, but the RBI single pushes across a run. 2-2 game. Back after this on the show.
And I ain't got a law degree. I can't understand why they all on me. I'm crazy. Don't get involved with me. I dropped the top.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now at the plate, Nicky Lopez. as the lefty gets to work. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. Drove in 2 runs on a double back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that drops in for a strike. The pitch. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Turner for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Robert up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 1 strike.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Halfway through, and we're tied 2 apiece.
Check 1 2 1 2. You know how it goes. 1 1 2 1 2. That was the zip code. December 27 was the birth of Canada, the Met fan, born in the home of the Dodgers. D. Strawberry was the man as a toddler from Brooklyn. Look, Holmes, I'm from the era where that.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Foul ball there. Rojas, 23 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. And 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
High fly ball out towards left field. Benintendi going back. Hangs off the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. Oh, he throws it away.
Just about got it out of here down the line to left, so I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's got to feel good about that missile off the wall. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Turner down.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one back up the middle and it gets through. In to score from 3rd. It's 3-2.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's the Phillies DH, Whit Merrifield. Throw to first. Turner gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Merrifield goes 6'1", a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. The 0-1. Runner takes off. That one fouled off. Turner on at first, nobody out. That one off the mark. Now 1-2. Line drive, makes the grab, one down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Bryce Harper to the plate, 1 for 2. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Touki Toussaint, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Drohan, a left-hander, also throwing. The 1-0. And a foul ball. And he deals. And another ball.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Around second is Turner. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Kyle Schwarber now at the plate. Misses inside, and it's 1-0. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Steps on the bag for 1, and that's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, leading off, Yoan Moncada.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Sanchez back to work. And that one fouled off. The pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Matt Strum, the left-hander, up and throwing. Dominguez getting cranked up as well. To a good start with a leadoff knock.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So digging in, Andrew Vaughn. Little chopper rolls foul. And there's a strike in the outside corner. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
kicks and fires. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating...
Struck him out looking. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Christopher Sanchez out of the game, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Taijuan Walker.
Well, the ERA tells you pretty much all you need to know. Under 1. He's been fantastic coming out of the pen.
And up next for Chicago, Paul DeYoung.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. With the tying run on at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
And now it's going to be Gavin Sheets. And that one clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
Line to left. Fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly. And another big at bat coming up here. Looking for a way to get that tying run across with 2 outs.
Now it's going to be Martin Maldonado. First pitch misses. Moncada, the runner at third. Sheets on at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Way high.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a pop-up. Stop. Gets there. He's under it. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. So a job well done from the Philly bullpen that time. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Phillies 3 and the White Sox 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Touki Toussaint.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one for strike one.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that one is inside. One and two now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike three.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Strike on the outside corner. And the count is 0-2. Action in the pen down there. Matt Foster getting ready to go. Banks, the lefty, warming up as well. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. That one almost got him. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Moncada drifts towards it, and there's two down.
Now, third baseman, Alec.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Ball. To the right side, Vaughn. He handles it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 3 and the White Sox 2. We go to the top of the 7th, and now Andrew Benintendi. The line to kick the pitch. And that one fouled off. Next offering way off the plate. And there's a ball. Ground ball right side. A flip to the pitcher covering, and Benintendi is out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nicky Lopez. Strike one. Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is even 2-2. And downstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Backs and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
steps to the plate for the White Sox. Right through there for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. And misses inside. Just missed.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if you will.
2-2 now.
We got a full count.
Luis Robert waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
On a line out towards center. Rojas makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing for the White Sox, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 7th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch, and he just misses.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Johan Rojas getting ready to hit. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
0-1 now. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And the righty deals. In the dirt, and the count 1-2. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Turner now. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Out to short. Rolls across the diamond. Turner is out. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Phillies down in order, but they still lead at 3-2. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jeff Hoffman. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Now here is Luis Robert, 1 for 3.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie and run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
The pitch, right down to shoot, and that's strike 1. Righty delivers. Slap the other way, foul. That one missing inside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Alvarado, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And a ball and 2 strikes. And another ball. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here is Yohan Moncada. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. So the tying run at second. In the air, left side. Marsh moves under it. And out number 1 on the grab. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Down swinging. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Here in Philadelphia, now it's the DH, Whit Merrifield. The right-hander back to work. Hit high in the air, there it goes! See ya! A massive home run, and they boost their lead. It's 4-2. They absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's Bryce Harper. With the shift on, hits right into it. Jump throw. Harper retired.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Kyle Schwarber will hit next. In there at the knees, strike 1. One out, base is empty, and a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First pitch just misses. And a good eye there.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And that's a strike. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hit hard on the ground is short. DeYoung throws to first in time. And Real Muto is out. Inning over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox.
Come on, everybody, 'cause we're down with the rock and roll.
Now, and on the mound, the closer, Jose Alvarado.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. You see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here comes a pitch. High fly ball down the left field line. That one's got a chance. And it bangs off the top of the wall. And the ninth inning starts with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And next to hit for the Sox, Gavin Sheets. This one in the air. Brings it in. And there's one away. And here's the catcher, Martin Maldonado. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. Here's a high chopper. Trey Turner gloves it in plenty of time to first, 2 away.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And the White Sox down to their final strike.
Got so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And that's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And your final 4-2. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
I bring it back. Getting what's finally mine. Yeah, sigh relief, cause we finally signed. I was the best to lay his head round here. And no, I'm not the heir apparent to whoever. They never could outget us. Try to think fast, but never could outwit us. The only thing that they could ever do is outfit us. When clothes fit strange, I'm playing Rick James. You see us? Come on, we make them want to say it again. Yeah, we make them want to say it again. Beats from Mr. Doubted. Fresh jeans, fresh clothes, and outfit. Let me hear it.
Our final line score tonight. First was the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base.
This is it, what? Lucini
For the White
from the
Sox,
sky,
2
let's get
runs
rich,
on
what?
11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball, 2 hours and 49 minutes. We remind you to please drive